Soul Pet family, it's Elaine here. So I didn't intend to make this video today, but I really received a strong message. Something happened here this past week that really bothered me, and so I turned to a dog for insight on human cruelty. And the answer I got was surprising, and I really wanted to share it with you. So the situation, first of all, if you're watching me for the very first time, my name's Elaine. I'm an animal Reiki master and an animal chaplain. I primarily work with animals at end of life and as they approach their transition, but I am a supporter of all animals and animal welfare in general. So the situation that arose was very close to home and the feelings that it brought up in me were really strong. And it has to do, if anybody has seen it was on the news in various places about this research facility that is pretty within an hour's drive of my home. A research facility that is, ooh, boy, still raising those emotions, breeding dogs for the purpose of research. And I understand the need or somebody's perception of the need for this type of thing. And but it really brought up some strong feelings of helplessness, of anger, which, if you guys know me at all, I am like, I'm a messenger of peace. For me, it's all about peace and love and kindness and acceptance. So I was really bothered by those feelings of anger and helplessness and intense sadness, like soul sadness, when it came to the realization of exactly what was going on in facilities like this. And so I did what I do. I turned to a dog and I turned to Aloka, the peace dog. Aloka, that beautiful dog who walked with the monks on their peace walk, who did nothing but walk in support of peace, spreading a message of peace and kindness and hope, messages of hope and love. That's what I'm all about. So I turned to Aloka for some insight about human cruelty, and he shared some really beautiful things with me that I want to share with you. I asked him just to open my heart and tell me what I could do, tell me where I should turn, help to ease the anger because the thoughts that came up in my mind were not peaceful thoughts. And this is what Aloka had to share with me. So Aloka, this beautiful dog whose message is of peace, and who actually brought more attention to those monks just by walking with them, having a beautiful dog walk with them. And the first message is he reminded me that we all have the ability to help in some way. And although we may not be able to do everything, we can do something. He also shared with me that if we help one animal, we help them all. And for me, it's all about animal welfare. For you, it may be something different, but we can take a baby step and do something in the direction of helping those situations that would appall us otherwise. And so I know this from my own experience with Reiki that we can't walk into an animal shelter and be able to rescue every single animal, but we can help one if we foster one animal, if we just go and volunteer, or if we simply sit with animals or whatever that is for you. Just allow your heart to be open from a place of peace and love. Start with that. And when we help one, we help them all. So when we take a baby step, we let the universe, God, Buddha, Allah, whatever that is for you, hit the home run, right? That's what Mike Dooley teaches us, that we don't have to do it all, that we can simply take a baby step and the rest will begin to unfold. The second part of the message is one that's even a little bit more challenging for some people to understand and accept. And I get it. I totally get it because I was coming from a place of anger. Like one of the thoughts that crossed my mind was that, okay, if you want research done, then let's do it on you. So, whoa, that was very a not peaceful thought. And the other thing that Aloka reminded me was that things shift. Before I get to the part about forgiveness, things shift when we begin to take baby steps. Think about circuses. They're almost extinct now. That breeding programs in like marine parks, they're done, they're over. So we can shift things just by taking baby steps. And the more of us who take those steps, the more profound the impact. So then the part about forgiveness. This is the hard part. it is so difficult to forgive those, especially when I use terms like human cruelty. It is very hard for me to think of forgiving someone who would purposely breed a dog that's going to end up being abused. Trying to gather my emotions here, guys. Just trying to get, because see, it raises this all up. So if it raises it up in me, I'm guessing that it also raises it up in you. So what does forgiveness mean? Forgiveness means that we have to start from a place that allows us to, we can't fill our heart with love when it's filled with anger. So it begins with forgiveness. And and forgiveness can be with compassion. So for people that I would otherwise hold in contempt, who are vilified, I will offer my compassion to them. I will offer my understanding, and I will forgive them. I will forgive them for they know not what they do. I will forgive them from a perspective that perhaps they're operating from a place of true of compassion of their own. Perhaps they think that they're doing the right thing. And I will then trust that there is a power greater than me, which will end this type of suffering for animals. And so I go to what Reiki teaches me, which is peace and love and kindness and forgiveness, even if it's just for a moment. So tomorrow, if I wake up again angry, it's okay. Tomorrow, in a minute from now, if you find yourself in a place of anger or sadness or contempt, excuse, these emotions, and just saying the words brings them up. If you find yourself in that place, just say for now. So in the tradition of Reiki, we say something very easy. Just for today. Just for today, I do not anger. Just for today, I show kindness, love, and compassion to every living thing. And that includes the living things that I don't necessarily agree with. And I know that's a difficult message to comprehend, and it's a hard place to jump into, to immediately jump into forgiveness. So I've been practicing Reiki now for a dozen years, and it has become a little bit easier for me to reach that place in my heart. So I would suggest, and this is the message from Aloka, who walked in peace with those beautiful monks across our country, promoting a message of peace and kindness, that we just take one small step and we allow our heart just to open a little bit and say, okay, for right now, just this moment, I forgive. Just for this moment, I will not anger. And just for this moment, I will love every living thing. And that is Aloka's message. Aloka's message is to start from where you are, allow yourself to feel peace within your own heart, make decisions based out of a place of love, offer just a little bit of forgiveness, and things will change. You can help. We do not need to feel helpless, because when we help one living thing, we help them all when we do it from a place of love. That is Aloka's beautiful channeled message today. Aloka, I thank you so much for allowing me to find that place in my heart, and I hope your message touches the hearts of others as well. May animals light your way.